Hey everyone, it's Matthew here. I have eaten lunch, I have coffee, I'm ready to keep mixing. Let's go. In case you're watching this on a separate day, I'll just give a rundown of how it sounds right now. I've tuned and timed all of the main lines. Harmonies are tuned but not timed yet. I did go back and retune that. I'll see through it till the end part of the course, so you'll be able to see that when it comes to it. Take a quick listen.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
And you can do it too, with the laughing beams aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and from. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky, will line the galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all, still feel beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise, do not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine. I will not be afraid, as we sail this lightless night. 'Cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
Weeping out from within the crowd as I leave this bridge far behind.
I will not look back as I run toward the silence beckoning me.
Now the gasp of our breathless heartbeats and the marching of our steps are all I hear.
Through sweat and tears,
Sweat and
I'll
tears, persevere.
If time won't stop, then why should we wait?
Unceasingly I will run with you.
Beautiful sky, dazzling night.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all, still built beyond our gaze.
And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise, do not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine. I will not be afraid, as we sail this lightless night.
'Cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
Promise me,
Never
ever forget of your hand, so please. Of your hand, so please. Of your hand, so please.
Of your hand, so please.
Of your hand, so please.
Of your hand, so please.
Okay. I thought that sounded a little bit off. I need to retune hands. Oh man.
Of your hand, so please.
Of your hand.
Of your hand, so please.
Of your hand. Of your hand. Anyways, that happens. I'll fix that later. Retune. Of your hand. Anyways, no big deal. That happens. Let's go ahead and do the harms. So I'll bring that up to the top. As always, add a little bit of compression just to even it out. And certainly for harms, I just slam the compressor, don't even care. Nothing really matters. As long as it's very nice and even, that's kind of the main thing I'm going for. So copy and pasting my plugin chain as always. So these are Shoyun's harms, and it's just going to be a lot of compression.
Night sky will line the galaxy above. Night sky will line the galaxy above.
Yeah, I'm getting like 6 to 9 dBs. Don't even care.
Night sky will line the galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze. And what?
I'm sure all of this could be achieved with like a single compressor and just like a really steep ratio, but I like to just copy and paste and keep things very samey across all my different tracks. I'm just going to check out another section here, make sure it's also being compressed.
Now the gasp of our breathless hearts.
Yes, it is.
You can do it too.
Yeah, and even that very quiet part in the beginning. Okay, next. Fleur, your harms, compression.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze. And while every night, where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see.
All right, good. So we're getting around the same amount of compression for both. I'm just going to balance these two tracks.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see.
Okay, that sounds about right. So, right, solos first. So what I usually do when I'm timing the harms is I'll time them against the mains, not against the instrumental. I just time them against the lines that I've already timed. Just keeps things nice and consistent. And I like this part because I'm not sure if it's okay to do, but I just delete all the sibilances. It's like they don't exist. I don't need them. Make sure the ends are kind of similar length. Timing harms is my favorite because it's so fast. And these, it's also sibilants. Dreamed the duh sounds. Just delete them. Yeet. Yeet them out of here. Sibilances do not have useful pitch information. So my philosophy is just yeet, yeet, yeet. So the other thing is deleting the sibilances also just makes it so much easier to time. There's less stuff to have to deal with. And for this, I'm definitely just stretching. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Time warp. It's totally acceptable. It sounds fine. Yeet.
You can do it too.
Yeah.
You can do it too. With the light you beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouette.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky, will line the galaxy above.
Galaxy.
Above.
A little bit of extra sound there I don't need. Yeet.
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
The galaxy. The galaxy.
Yeah, so a little bit too much the sound. So I'm just gonna trim that away.
The galaxy above. Every single wish we make, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. We're ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every
Okay. Flare solo. This is gonna sound really good. Pirouette, deleting the P sound. Don't need the plosive.
Pirouettes.
Delete the T sound. Don't need that. Next. So I do want to get that Pyrotechnics, pyrotechnics. So the N sound lining up pretty good. All right. Technics. Pyro. Technics. Fro. So the hook at the end there, I don't think I need that one.
To and fro.
So I need this to be a little bit longer. I'm just gonna slice it in the middle and just kind of extend the edges.
To and fro. Racing.
Ripples racing. Delete the S. Racing.
saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes. To and fro.
So here's something. To and fro.
To and fro.
To and fro. There's that scoop there. Check out the harms.
To and fro.
To and fro. So there's a matching scoop so that it doesn't clash. Oh, coffee.
Ripples racing to ripples racing.
I'm just gonna smooth out the opening there.
Ripples racing to
Ripples racing. There's a bit of a scoop there as well. It was a little harsh sounding together, so I just kind of did a very strong fade in.
ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every single wish we make, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we go?
All right. Okay, this one, we're timing the duet here. I always go from the end to the start.
To the end,
To the end.
to the end, to the end. To the end,
So again, just getting rid of the t sound and shaving the n sound. Because Because really the most important thing here is just the pitch information. You want the pitch information is what's kind of giving you the harms. Onto the end. So this is just a little throat sound that I don't need for this part. I'm gonna stretch it out so you can kind of tell visually the second half is an N sound. So I want the N to match the N from the mains. N's kind of around this area. So I'm a little sad. I had a trackball that I was going to buy. I had it bookmarked, and the price went up. Now my shoulder's killing me. So that is one of the reasons I don't like mixing that much, especially time tune. It really does a number on my shoulder. I mean, that's a me problem. That's not a time tune problem, but yeah, you kind of tend to not enjoy things that much when they give you physical pain. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one.
We can go as far as we can go. We can go.
So that's the as with a weird throat sound. Don't need it. I shouldn't say it's a weird throat sound. It is a throat sound. Didn't recognize it.
As we can.
Throat sounds are just a natural part of speaking. I've got so many throat and lip sounds. Bend. Okay. This. I'm gonna trim the sound here.
Beyond this.
Trim the D sound.
Lies beyond.
What lies? What?
Lies beyond.
Lies. This is the L, lies. I'm just going to shorten that a little bit.
What lies beyond this river bend? As far as we can go, I'll see through it unto the end.
Okay. About halfway done that. Yeah. Oh, wrong track. I've done that before where I accidentally retimed the entire mains, and it's just a very sad time. Very sad time. But we're doing okay. Load. Float and see, float and see.
on the sky.
On the. So I'm just gonna delete some of the some of the on, and make it shorter. Oops.
On the sky we'll float, on the sky we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend as far as we can go.
Okay, we're making good progress here. Okay. You can really tell I go through the harms much faster than the mains. Okay, this part I had to really retime because of some so I'm just gonna match the mains and the harms together.
Beyond our gaze and
Still veiled beyond our gaze.
still feel. Still unknown to
So it is true. I have no idea what they're singing right now. Always give it a listen afterwards to make sure it's what you expected.
where shall we go? Far, far away we go. Far, far. Go, go,
Huh.
go, go. Shall we go far, far away?
So I'm not sure if y'all saw what I did there. Basically the go, one person saying go, one person saying go, the other person saying go, and yeah, I didn't want to go back and retune it, and since it's just harmonies, I just kind of deleted the first half of that syllable and stretched out the remainder. So let's see how this sounds.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all, still filled beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it unto the end. I promise do not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine. I will not be afraid, as we sail this lightless night. 'Cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
All right, we're doing good. Home stretch.
I will not be afraid, as we sail this lightless night. 'Cause when lightless night.
Okay, kind of the length of that particular note at the end needs to be fixed. So let's...
My world is dazzling bright. My world is dazzling bright.
Okay, so that's how long it needs to be. Gosh, that's a pretty big gap. So I don't know how that'll work. If I just cut it and then just make the middle meet. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'll do.
My world is dazzling bright. Silence beckoning me.
Now the gasp of our breathless heartbeats and the marching of our steps are all I hear.
Through sweat.
Oh, I really like this part. I really like the harms in this part. Let's make it sound good. Or I should say even better, because it already sounds so good. Alrighty. Yeah, the timing is already really good. I count myself very blessed and fortunate to be able to collaborate with such skilled singers that I have. Not only because it's just an honor in general, but it makes this so much easier.
The gasp of our breathless heartbeats and the marching of our steps are all I hear.
Through sweat.
Yeah. Although this line was very hard to make out, so I will let you all hear what it is like, just because I like it.
Gasp of our breathless heartbeats and the marching of our steps are all I hear.
Through sweat.
I am a sucker for low harms. That's all I can say. If time won't stop, then why should we wait? Uh-oh. There we go.
Won't stop, then why should we wait?
Unceasingly.
Okay, don't need that T. All right, so again, kind of the length of that final note is very much shorter than what I'm going for. So the top one is the harms. So I think I'm just going to keep using the same strategy. It seems to work okay. I think as long as like the intended duration is not more than twice of what we have, because then we can do like a overlap like so. Then why should we wait?
Then why should we wait?
Unceasingly I will run with you.
Beautiful sky, dazzling night.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still
going to copy and paste that over.
So please hold on to my what you all still will be beyond our gaze.
And while
Unknown to all is fixed on the sky will float. Still will beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky will float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it unto the end.
copy and paste.
Unknown to all still will beyond our gaze.
And while
Unknown to all still will beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the
every eye is fixed.
our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky will float.
On the sky will...
Our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky will float and see.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. See? Just gonna check a couple of other spots, make sure it's all lined up. Okay. Now, because I did take a very, we'll say, sloppy approach to timing the harms, this part I always have to be extra careful that I've actually lined things up properly, so clearly not.
Far as we can go, I'll see through it unto the end.
Okay, this part.
I'll see through it unto the end. I promise to not let go of your hand, so please. On the sky will float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it unto the end.
That'll do. Almost done. I will go da 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 da. A couple of fleurs, solos here.
And still this lightless night.
Lightless night. Be afraid.
Be afraid. Be afraid. Will not. I will not be afraid as we sail this lightless night. 'Cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
My world is dazzling bright.
'Cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
Dazzling bright. Okay.
Bright, bright,
Bright.
bright.
So definitely here. I left behind a very long scoop on the harms. But it was a very short scoop on the mains, so I'm just gonna tweak that there. There we go. Don't even notice it.
Promise me
never ever forget.
I'm with you. Promise me
Never ever forget.
Okay, I think that's everything. Let's play it beginning to end, all tuned, all timed.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise and wane.
And you can do it too. With a laugh you beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics pirouette.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky, will line the galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we go? Far, far away. A place unknown to all. Still built beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it unto the end. I promise to not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine.
I will not
be afraid.
as we sail this lightless night.
'Cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
Weeping out from within the crowd as I leave the spirit far behind.
I will not look back as I run toward the silence beckoning me.
Now the gasp of our breathless heartbeats and the marching of our steps are all I hear.
Through sweat and tears,
Sweat and
I'll
tears, persevere.
If time won't stop, then why should we wait?
Unceasingly I will run with you.
Beautiful sky, dazzling night.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all, still built beyond our gaze.
And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it unto the end. I promise to not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine. I will not be afraid as we sail this lightless night.
'Cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
Promise me never ever forget.
Okay. So, editing is done. More or less. I might go back and fix some stuff later. But, yeah. So, in terms of what's left, that'll be definitely a lot of balancing. So, volumes from section to section, in between solos, just double checking the duet parts, making sure that they're balanced between the two vocalists. Panning, which I will probably do next. A couple of effects, so just reverb and things like that. Some of the stuff is pretty quick and standard. I kind of do the same thing across all my mixes, but I think what will take the longest is the volumes and the EQ. So those I usually save towards the end. I'll go ahead and slap some reverb on, do some panning, and then we'll go from there. So this is just my usual plugin chain for reverb. It does require me to tap the BPM. Yeah, maybe I could How do I open a browser without exposing all of my... exposing myself? Okay, you know what? Maybe I will, maybe this will open the browser. Nope, it does not. Oh, here we go. That's a browser. I'm just gonna go ahead and hide that. Tap BPM. And pre-delay calculator.
Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
And you can do it too, with a laughing beam aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro.
Okay, 24 milliseconds. And we'll say 1.5 seconds.
Sound, shadows.
Okay, we're going to route voices. Just gonna bring this down to usually around minus like 13 or 16.
Sound. I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
And you can do it too, with a laughing beam aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro.
But a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics pirouette.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky, will line the galaxy.
That reverb is kind of kind of strong. You know what? We'll come back to it later. I think it'll be okay. Okay, what else are we doing? All right, so pan the two singers. 8% to the left, 8% to the right. This is kind of my standard for duets. Just a little bit of separation. And then for the harms, I will usually go a lot more, like 40% to the right, 40% to the left. Except for the parts where there's only one person singing harms, that's a little bit different. So I just opened a automation envelope for panning, and I'm setting the solo harms just to center, and I'll widen them later using like a imager, stereo imager. But wherever I have two people singing harms, I do pan them pretty wide, and then have a little bit of stereo going that way. So very good. With regards to my harms track, I do apply a little bit of compression just on top of what I've already got.
We go far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still.
Okay, good. It's loud. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. Imager. Ozone imager is usually what I use. Stereo eyes, 10 milliseconds, and make it like 50% width.
We go far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel me.
So that really adds some width to the vocals anyways, and then even for the solo sections.
You can do it too, with the laughing beams aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing.
All right. So these are the harmony tracks. So I will do a little bit of EQ for these ones right now. Usually what I do is just I take like one of the defaults and just kind of go from there. I already have a high pass filter earlier on in the chain, so I don't need that. Shoyan, just going to cut out some of the bass there. Cut a little bit of the presence, especially for mix them up there. So I do notice Shoyan has a little bit of a rumble or a bass or a boominess, whatever you want to call it, in the low end. So I'm just doing a bit of a cut there on the harms, kind of an indiscriminate cut. I usually give harmonies a presence cut as well, around 5K. And then for Fleur, it's got a bit of a brighter, more nasally sound. I do a shelf on the top and cut there as well. And then I'm just going to double check the levels, make sure that they're still pretty even across both Fleur and Shoyan on the harms.
Far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze, and while every eye is fixed, we can go. I'll see through it out to the end. I promise to not.
So I'm just looking at the faders on the bottom.
The sky will float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end.
And that looks about okay. I'm going to turn the volumes down a little bit because they are kind of loud. I just boosted them earlier so I can actually hear them.
The sky will float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it.
All right, good. So for the duet parts,
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all.
so I've done a bit of panning already. I will apply a light compressor, same presets as always.
Far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze, and while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise to not let go of your.
Yeah, so it's just going for just a little bit, just under 3 decibels, just so there's no spikes in volumes, and I think I managed to get that. Let's check the very end.
Never ever forget.
All right, very good. So I do need to remind myself to do the EQs on the duos. I will go ahead and put on the de-esser. You know what? What I usually do is I put the de-esser on the bus.
True tonight, where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze, and while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise to not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine. I will not.
It's just a few times here and there where the sibilance really pops out. So I don't... Maybe I won't need too much of this.
Tonight, where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze, and while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float
Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh, that's my printer. Sorry. Okay, so this is the hard part now. Let's see what we can do about the EQ.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
And you can do it too.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane. I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane. I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane. I can keep going on. I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound.
Okay, so right around here, like mid 3000s. I'm not sure if it's like a nasal sound, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a cut there.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
Okay,
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
And you can do it too. With the light you beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
so I'm trying to figure out, is this like, either there's some kind of like reverb in the low end, or there's like a nasal sound, or both. I don't know.
Shining like the
Well, let's see what we got.
shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration. Shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Maybe it's around here.
Shining like a shooting star.
Okay, I think it's this.
Shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples race.
Shining like exaggeration, shining like a shooting star, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing too.
Shining like a shooting star, that shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration. Shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Number 4 and 7, I think that kind of helped. Let's take a look at here.
Shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Yeah, that just kind of helps bring her out some more. Because Fleur has a very strong presence. And so I want to match that a little bit. I'm just going to copy this over to the other solo that's right next to it. Same with Fleur. So that's the challenge when you're working with comped tracks. You kind of have to copy and paste all your plugins across. I mean, I could just bus it all and then just apply a single plugin chain, but then the volumes are also a little bit different. So
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
You can do it too. With the light beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
So this next trick, thank you Plixor, is apparently just to use fresh air on everything.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
You can do it too. With the light beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was
Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
You can do it too. With the light beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Sparkly, I like it.
Shadows hub and I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
You can do it too. You can do it. Hey, you can do it too. With the light beamed aloud, shining like a beamed aloud, shining.
Artifact here from timing and tuning. I cut out aloud. Yeah, something got comped weird there. There we go. So that's some things that just, they get brought out once you apply your compression and EQ, so you go back and fix them.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath wax and wane.
You can do it too. With the light. You can do it too. With the light beamed aloud, shining like a shoe. With the light beamed aloud, shining like the shooting star that was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky.
So here, this next line, the first half is without the EQ, without the fresh air. The second half is with. So you can kind of make out the difference there. Let me just make sure the volumes are similar.
Duration.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Duration.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every single saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotech.
Saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every single wish we made, strewn. Saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every single wish we made. Saturation.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every saturation.
Ripples racing.
Beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star that was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro, pyrotechnics, pirouettes.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will line the galaxy above.
Okay, I think that's an okay start. What I will do is I will copy and paste the EQ, de-esser, and fresh air plugins across all of the main tracks, rebalance the volumes, and then go back to the EQ, and then probably redo the volumes, and then redo the EQ.
I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound. Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise and wane.
You can do it too. With the
So for the volumes, I do usually rely on this. So I'll have a meter for both the instrumental and the vocalist. And that kind of helps me to keep the volumes in check. So voices on the bottom, instrumental on top. Then I'll route the instrumental, and I will route the voices. And so that'll help me to balance the volumes across the board. I think the problem is, once you've got the headphones on for a long time, your ears kind of get tired. So it was helpful that I took a break for lunch, but still, it's been another hour of timing, and so I am a little tired. But I also don't have that much time to mix. So I'm going to power through it. The meter will help. All right, coffee consumed.
I can keep going on, while the waves beneath rise in rain.
Okay, just for the sake of sanity, I am gonna just bust everything. Because otherwise, if I have to tweak all of their volumes one by one, it's going to drive me crazy. So my favorite way of viewing this is just with the automation. So envelope, active volume. Normally, I don't have this many lines, or this many tracks, but I do now, so I gotta find a more efficient way to tweak their volumes.
I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound. Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise in rain. I can keep going on, I can keep going on, piercing echoes.
So when I'm looking at the instrumental at the top, it's kind of always bouncing above 10.
I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound.
So that's kind of the vocal level I'm targeting.
I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound.
Piercing echoes they resound.
I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound. I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound. I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound. Shadows hop. I can keep going on, piercing.
So just softening that hook there at the end. I can keep going on. That hook, softening it a little bit.
I can keep going on, piercing echoes they.
Piercing needs to be a bit louder.
Piercing echoes they resound. Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise in rain. Shadows hop and shadows hop and shadows hop.
Hop, 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 hop. Can be a bit louder. So yes, you are basically modifying the volumes of individual words.
Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the and pebbles skip while
And pebbles.
pebbles skip, pebbles skip. A resound, shadows hop and a resound. Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise in rain. While the waves beneath rise in
While the waves beneath.
rise in
So this part can probably bump up a little bit.
beneath rise in rain. While the waves beneath rise in rain. While the waves beneath rise in rain. While the waves beneath rise in rain. I can keep going on, piercing echoes they resound. Shadows hop and pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise in rain.
While the waves beneath.
And pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise in
So the beneath is
beneath rise.
beneath. The b has a bit of a sudden spike in volume. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
While the waves beneath rise in rain.
You can do it too, with the laughing beams aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration. You can do it too, with the laughing.
So you can see here the volume of the instrumental actually goes up quite a bit. It's always bouncing above 7.
You can do it too. With the light beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
And certainly for the second part of Shoyun's solo, it's pretty consistently at around 7.
You can do it too. With the light beamed aloud. With the light beamed aloud.
But the with a laugh, very soft. So I'm going to bump that up. With a laugh. And then beamed, it comes back up in volume.
You can do it too. 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 With the light beamed aloud, shining like a shoe. Beamed aloud, shining like a shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Okay, so the meters are saying that it's very loud on the vocals, but I kind of like it, so I'm going to come back to that later.
Shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration. Ripples racing to and fro.
Okay.
Shining exaggeration. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, everything. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every single wish we made. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie the galaxy.
I think I need more compression.
Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every.
Maybe just a little.
Undoubtedly. Single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie the.
That's definitely too loud.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie the galaxy above. The galaxy above. The galaxy above. The galaxy above. Exaggeration. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every single. Exaggeration. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. Exaggeration. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes, every single. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics, pirouettes. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics.
Ripples racing to. Ripples racing to and fro. And fro. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics. 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 Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrot
Turn that down a bit.
Just ripples racing to and fro. Just ripples racing to and fro.
So it's okay for the vocals to be a little bit soft, because then you can always turn it up later or use some EQ, but when it's too loud, it just kind of has that karaoke sound, sits on top of the mix, as they say, as opposed to in the mix. So I'm just going to squish this down a little bit.
Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics here. Pyrotech.
Okay, that's a bit too soft, especially the pyro. Okay, I think this needs to go back up.
Pyrotechnics pirouette. Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotech.
That's so weird.
Pyrotechnics pirouette. Pyrotechnics. Pyrotechnics. Pyrotech. Pyrotechnic. Pyrotechnics pirouette. Station ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics pirouette. Every single wish we make.
Okay, I think we just let that syllable become a little bit loud.
Pirouette. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Pirouette. Every single wish we make. Pirouette. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Cause the night sky will lie, the night sky will lie. Will lie. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Every single wish we make. Strewn. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Strewn across the night. Strewn across the night. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. Wet. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. Wet. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. Wet. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. Wet. Every single wish we make. Strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. I will not be afraid. I will not be afraid. As we sail now the gasp of our breathless heartbeats and the marching of our steps. Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all, still there beyond.
Okay. So I'm going to separate that section out, give it its own track, because it's quite different from all the other ones. That should make things a bit easier. I wish I'd done that from the start. Anyways, it is what it is.
wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. Every single wish we made. Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above.
So all I've done is just I've added another compressor. Literally, more compressors.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above. Every single wish we made, strewn across.
Okay, so that does seem to make things more consistent. So let's just bring it down a bit.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Pyrotechnics pirouette.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy.
Okay, good.
Pirouette.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above.
Pirouette.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky will lie. The galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall? Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we? Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we go? Far, far away. Undoubtedly they'll come. Undoubtedly they'll come true to. Undoubtedly they'll come true to. Come true tonight. Where? Undoubtedly they'll come. Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Undoubtedly they'll come. Undoubtedly they'll come. Undoubtedly they'll come. Undoubtedly they'll. Undoubtedly they'll. Undoubtedly they'll. Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where? 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 Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown.
Okay. Next up, duets.
Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze, and while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond.
So we're looking at the instrumentals, typically hovering around 5.
Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze, and while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise. Go far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze, and while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and of your hand, so please hold on to mine. Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze.
Okay, let's bring this EQ over to the group sections and see what happens. Oh boy. Okay. I think I overestimated my ability to keep going, but let's just see how far we can get.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise to not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine. I will not be afraid. Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise to not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine. I will not be afraid. As we sail this lightless night, 'cause when I'm with you, my world is dazzling bright.
Okay. It's actually... Yeah, I think my ears are just tired. I think I need to stop. What I will do... Limiters.
Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze. And while every eye is fixed on the sky, we'll float and see what lies beyond this river bend. As far as we can go, I'll see through it out to the end. I promise to not let go of your hand, so please hold on to mine.
Okay. So just applying some limiters just to make it loud. Let's just take a listen up to the end of the first chorus, see how it goes, and I think we're going to wrap it up for the day. I'm going to export a mix, send it to the vocalists so that they can take a listen, get a little bit of initial feedback on the choruses, timing, tuning. And also, at this stage, it's helpful because all the solos are there. I ask if they want to retake anything, and so they can, I've already sent my retake requests in, but if they take a listen and they're like, you know what, I think I can do that differently or better, it's kind of their opportunity to take the initiative on that too. So let's take a listen.
I can keep going on. Piercing echoes, they resound. Shadows hub and pebbles skip while the waves beneath rise and wane.
You can do it too. With the laugh you beamed aloud, shining like a shooting star. That was but a slight exaggeration.
Ripples racing to and fro. Pyrotechnics pirouette.
Every single wish we made, strewn across the night sky, will lie the galaxy above.
Undoubtedly they'll come true tonight. Where shall we go? Far, far away, a place unknown to all. Still feel beyond our gaze.
what? It's coming along. I am very excited, even though I'm tired. I will render it out, and probably it'll be a couple days before my next chance to mix, so I will see you all next time.